us about your first kiss. Me, you, inside the room, and I'll open my bum bum. It was not adding up. I just need 1 minute to make sure I look good. Do I look good? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe I'm saying this after 9 months. I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Guys, I am so sorry. I just went MIA just like that. I have no excuse, so I'm not going to try to give any excuse. All I have to say is I am sorry. I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sugar to the vibes, you know the drill, you know the usual. I can't believe I said that again. Today's video is supposed to be an update, like a life update, what I've been up to, but I cannot fit a life update into a video. I had to tell myself the truth. 9 months, a lot has happened. So now that I'm back on YouTube, you guys should be expecting a lot of story times because I have seen Shege, and also be expecting a lot of challenges. But in between everything, I always make sure to put it in, all that has happened. I'll fill you guys in at the end of the day, but just stay tuned, okay? For today's video, basically, I'm just going to be doing a truth or drink. I asked you guys to send me questions that you would love me to answer, and my God, did I get questions. So it's one of two things. I would either answer it or I would drink. According to YouTube, as YouTubers, it's meant to be alcohol, but as we all know, I do not drink alcohol. Never again. So I'm going to be taking Fearless. Why Fearless? Fearless is energy drink. Energy drink is a lot of sugar, and girl stuff, I am not meant to be taking sugar right now, so it's very dangerous for my health. So I know that I want to answer the questions because I do not want to be wriggling in pain at the end of the day, and I really hope that I will not be wriggling in pain at the end of the day. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming. Please make sure you smash that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified anytime I post a video. Give this video a big thumbs up, and it's an interactive channel, so put in as many comments in the comment section down below. I'm going to be replying to question. Says, have you ever stolen from your family members? Tell us what. Y'all are sneaky. I don't steal. I've never stolen. Okay. I've stolen my sister's pef. I've stolen my younger sister's pef. I've stolen my elder sister's pef. I've stolen my mommy's hotspot. I've stolen my daddy's hotspot. I've stolen meat. But technically, I thought that the meat was going. I felt like I still believe that the meat would have spoiled if I didn't eat it. So that's why I stole it. By the way, guys, I need to share something. You guys, the miraculous literally just happened. So I got dressed and I got all ready, and I was like, oh, let's film, and everything was set. And NEPA decided to take the lights. And I already prayed this morning, and I told God that I need to film this video today. And I was like, no way, I'm getting undressed. I will film it today. And so I started pacing around in the sitting room and praying in tongues. I did not believe I was doing that. I was actually laughing as I was doing it. But as I closed my eyes, I was picturing that there was light. And then I was just praying in tongues, and I was saying that the light be restored this instant. And I kid you not, guys, 5 minutes into my prayer, 5 minutes, they brought this light. And the reason why I had to start praying was because they gave us light all through the weekend. Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there was light, which is quite abnormal, because when I first got home, they were like, oh, they don't really give them light. So I was like, oh, that time, they must have been cutting light because it's the end of the month, so they want people to pay NEPA bills, so they would have kept the light. But end of the month has passed, they are no longer cutting light, so there's a probability that they want to take the light because it's not time to collect NEPA bills. So it was seeming impossible. I was like, nah, I don't care, they will bring this light. And I started praying, guys, see lights. I was like, God, nah, the whole world is going to hear what just happened. Everything in this life is spiritual, and my God is good and kind to me. Is what happened at the medical center that day. See, no, that's too much tea. I can't be giving you guys that kind of tea at the beginning of the video. Why would you not watch to the end? You guys should keep watching. I would explain what happened sometime in the video. How much is in your bank account right now? All of them. No, but why? Why? I can't even show you even if I wanted to, because I'm using my phone to film. So it's like you left me no choice. Loading. You cute and I really like you. I love how committed you are. We're still going to go on our date when you're back. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. And thank you. And sure we will. Tell us about your first kiss. What is a kiss? Do you mean like the chocolate? Do you mean like the chocolate? Like Hershey's kiss, yeah. I think that's what you guys are talking about. What is I don't even know what you're saying. So like I really don't have a choice. Like you guys are leaving me no choice here. Ah, Jesus. Let me go and buy Felvin. What are your fears or phobias? A lot of things. I'm scared of a large body of water, like a big sea. I'm scared of heights. I nearly had a heart attack the first time I took plane. I'm scared of losing someone close to me. I'm scared of earthworms. I'm scared of plenty ants gathered in one place. I'm scared of this thing where there are plenty holes. What's it called? Trypophobia. Yeah, I have that. I have a lot of fears, quite a lot of them. Your most embarrassing moment. What's my most embarrassing moment? I don't know. I get embarrassed a lot, so I have a lot of embarrassing moments. But I don't know about most. Like, I'll think about it and I'll say it in the course of this video. But like, I can't think of any right now. What's the meanest thing you've ever said to someone? You guys are very. You guys went personal. Like I thought I was playing with you guys when you guys did this. Now, meanest thing I've said. So here's the thing. I'm not very mean in my words because I know that I don't have anger issues in Jesus' name. But I know that I get angry. Like, and when I'm mad, I'm mad. I'm very mad, and it will show because my face will always betray me. So when I am mad, I do not speak. That's one thing. I would be quiet. I might be stomping my foot and my face might be all squeezed up and all of that. But I will not speak because if I do, what will come out of my mouth? You shall not like it. I will hate it. I will regret it. So instead of meanest thing, I'll say like the meanest thing I've done, not the meanest thing I've said, because I don't exactly talk when I'm mad. Meanest thing I've done, it can be anything. I could have given the person a very bombastic side eye. Have I done any mean thing to you? Not really. Like, but my expression is going to give mean. It's going to give very mean. Everything is going to give off mean, sha. But the Lord is helping me. The Lord is changing me. The next question says, why do you not want to date an older person? A lot of reasons. Firstly, I would like to grow with whoever I am with. So I don't like a student-teacher kind of relationship where like you've experienced everything I've experienced and I have not. I'm going to feel very, very useless if like you need some advice and you ask me and I cannot give you advice from like an experienced point of view. But every time you need advice and I ask you, you are able to give me. Like, I don't like it. And the second reason is because older men always seem to be in a hurry. So like when they are coming to meet you, they are not coming because I like this person, all right, let's start with friendship. Let's enjoy the moment, let's take it slow, that kind of thing. They don't come with that kind of intention. When they come like this, bam, they don't have time to waste. So they'll just come and tell you straight, I see a wife in you, you are giving me wife material vibes, and so I want to marry you. So they will literally just tell you, they'll just go straight to the point and tell me, I want to marry you. And that's a lot of pressure for me because we're talking marriage, like forever kind of thing. I'll spend the rest of my life with you. I would have kids for you. I would have to be committed to you. How? Like, you cannot just like you can't just throw it down like that and expect me to pick it up. Nah. I don't like it when they come with their intention and then there's no space to actually calm down, get to know you, enjoy the process, and let's see where it goes. Start with friendship. You get it's just bam straight off. Let's enter a relationship. And then I was once in this phase of my life where I seem to be attracting older men. So like every time it was always 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 that will come and meet me. And every time they come, it's always, oh, I want to marry you. Like within the space of 2 months, 3 to 4 different guys approached me. And I'm like, I had to start praying because I'm like, I don't know what you guys are seeing. I don't know whether I'm giving off mature, which by the way is not because I'm mature. It's just because I can either come up or come down to your level. That is that easy. So I still have the mind and the brain of a 20-year-old very much, but it just happened to be that I could be mature. I mean, I'm learned in a lot of things, so it just comes off that way. But I had to start praying, like just in case spiritually they are looking at me and they are seeing an old woman, let's be casting it out. Because I do not understand, like no young guy would approach me. It would always be old men. Why? Third reason I would say is that if I am with a younger person, like let's say somebody that is like 22, 23, I just feel like there's like a form of mutual respect. So if I have like certain rules, I have like certain standards, I can let you know, and then you can, let's see how we can make it work. Do you understand? So he would have his own rules as well. He will have things he cannot take and things he can take, and I'll have mine, and then we'll both find a way to bend to each other's rules, and then we'll make it work. But if it's like an older person, like 27, 30 years old, this person is no longer living in their parents' house. This person is making his money, he's fending for himself, nobody is controlling him. And then you now expect like a 20-year-old person to just walk up to him and tell him, oh, hi, this is what I do not like and this is what I like, and so I'll appreciate it if you can like bend your rules for me. It's going to be very, very difficult because like they are older, and so they have their mind made up. They probably feel like they have fully discovered themselves and they already know what they like and what they do not like. And so it will be really difficult to like change their mind and make them feel like, oh, this particular thing, how about you bend it to my taste? Because normally men are wired in such a way that they always want to feel like they are in control. So anything that will make them feel like you are lording over them, they do not appreciate it. It's just easier if we are both like at least almost age mates. So that respect, like it's not like I'm respecting like a father to me, anything you want I'll do. Like the respect is mutual and we're both going to adjust to each other. Do you understand? So the next question says, why do you feel insecure around older guys? I seem to have offended a lot of older men. I don't feel insecure around them. I just do not appreciate them that much. I would just prefer younger guys, and I have stated my reasons why. My next question says, have you ever farted in public and pretended you weren't the one or blamed it on someone else? I definitely have done that sometime. I can't remember when, but I must have done it. I mean, everybody has done it. Let's not act like it's a weird thing. So definitely. The next question says, have you ever broken up with someone or been broken up with? Share your experience. I have shared my experience here before. I haven't been broken up with, but I have broken up with someone. One person, like I said, my first relationship, which like I said was not a relationship. It lasted for 3 weeks, so it's not a relationship. And I broke up with him because it wasn't working out. Not like it could have worked out in 3 weeks, but I don't know what got into my head that I got into a relationship in the first place. But I was not meant to be in that relationship. Have you ever lied to your mom? Tell us when. First of all, secondly, everybody has lied to their mom at some point in their life. But I cannot remember a particular scenario. It's probably one of those, come now, come, let's talk. Oh yeah, come and tell me which guy is toasting you, which boy is in your life. And I'm like, hey. Nobody. Probably one of those kind of situations, because no, we can't be sitting down and be talking like that. Like I'll not be like telling you that I like somebody. No way. Next question says, would you date just normal or stay single? I would stay single. Well, I wouldn't have believed that I'll be saying this like 3 years. Is it 3 years? Like 6 years, like 5 years back, when I wanted to die because of Jason Norman. But nah, I'd rather stay single. Jason Norman is no longer my spec. My spec, which I have already described to you guys, is not Jason Norman. Your most embarrassing moments. Peel. A lot of people seem to want to know my most embarrassing moments. It's probably one of those situations where, oh, you get stained in public. I think that's like the most embarrassing moment for like every girl. All right. So let me give you guys the tea on what happened at the medical center that day. It was kind of embarrassing. So I mean, I might as well use this opportunity to share it. So like you guys have seen on Instagram, I went to the doctor, yeah, and the doctor told me that I had malaria and that it was a very stubborn type of malaria that would not go unless I use injection, because I had used drugs previously and it didn't work. So she prescribed injection for me. So I went and I sat down in front of the injection room and I was waiting for like the nurse to come and attend to me. And then I just turned to my left and I saw this very beautiful man walking towards me. And by beautiful man, I mean he was beautiful, like dark guy, tall, slender, a little bit of muscles here and there. Low fro, like the afro is low and it's giving like curly, it's giving like black American, literally my spec. And then this guy was walking towards, and gosh, this guy is so perfectly sculpted, I kid you not. And then this guy was walking towards me and this guy was on scrubs. And then in my mind, I'm like, hey, you've got to be kidding me. There is no way on earth that this guy is the one that will attend to me. And he was the one that was going to attend to me. And then he walked up to me and then he took my prescriptions, he looked through them. And then he was like, oh, so basically what's going on right now is that the female nurse that is on duty has why am I blushing? The female nurse that is on duty had to get to Lut to attend to something and she's going to stay a while. So would you mind that I administer the injection to you, or would you want to wait for the female nurse? You guys should just guess what I said. Hey, I said I will wait for the nurse. I do not know what kind of spirit entered into me that day, but like all that could go through my mind was, wait a minute. So are you trying to say in essence that you and me, like you, this hot creature, and me would enter inside the injection room alone? And then I will open my bum for you to inject me, you, inside the injection room, and I'll open my bum. It was not adding up. It wasn't adding up. I was like, no, I'm going to wait for the female nurse. And it was like, oh, are you sure you wait for her? I was like, yes, I'll wait for her. And then it was like, oh, that's fine. And then he went. My guys, 1 hour I waited. 2 hours I was waiting. 3 hours, children of God, I was waiting. 4 hours, my dear, I was sitting down. 5 hours, you guys, 5 p.m. I was there, and he was just so nice. Like in the space of every hour, he will come and meet me and he'll be like, oh, are you fine? Do you need anything? I'm like, oh, no, don't worry, I don't need anything. And every time he comes, I literally be smiling. At some point, he just drive me to be smiling. So both of us will be talking to each other and they will be smiling at each other, because I'm sure in his head is like, this girl, who is this girl? And then in my head, I'm like, who is this girl? And then at some point, he's like, oh, should I help you place a call through to her? And I was like, yes, please. And then he picked up his phone, he called her, he said her number is not going through, she's not picking up. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, he just kept apologizing. I'm like, why are you apologizing? I'm the one that did the bad thing. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Are you sure you're fine? Would you like to go and come back? Are you sure you still wait for her? Should I attend to you? That kind of thing. And I was like, no, I'll wait. And then every time he comes, I'll be smiling. He'll be smiling. Both of us, like, it was just this cute little thing going on. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was actually so embarrassing, because it got to a point that other people would come. They'll be like, is the nurse around? I'll be like, yes, he's around. He's going to come and attend to you. Like other girls. And then he would ask them the same questions. Would you like me to administer the injection? They'll say, no problem. Oh yeah, you carry them inside. You inject them. They'll come out. They'll be going in like 5 minutes. I'll be sitting down there. He will look at me like, are you sure? I'll just you guys. So people met me there, left me there. He act like he had to go and meet like the doctor that attended to me and told me to go and get the injection. He act like I think he explained everything to her. Then he told her or asked her like, would she give me the injection? That kind of thing. Like it was that bad because I don't know what he must have been thinking. Maybe he thought that I felt he wasn't experienced enough or whatever, because obviously he's like a young guy. But like that was not the case, like at all. Anyways, so the doctor would come, she would ask me like, why just allow him to give you that kind of thing? I'm like, don't worry, ma, I'm fine, I'll wait. I am stubborn. So after a while, he came to meet me and he was like, okay, would you like to get a chaperone to join you, and then the person would follow us inside? And so in my mind, I'm like, does this guy know that chaperone is not my problem? Like, a chaperone is not my problem. It's not that I trust you. There's nothing you want to do to me while inside the hospital. But I was like, oh, because I was actually very tired of waiting at that point. So I was like, oh, you know what? Yes, I'll get a chaperone. In my mind, I'm like, you should have just asked this like 2 hours ago, because it's embarrassment that made me not to just tell you, come and give me the injection. I was like, I'll be stubborn to the last. So I called my friend Tolu at TV. Tolu came to come and join me at medical center. And she called me. She was like, what happened? I was like, Tolu, don't worry, just come. And then she came. And then when she came, she asked like, what happened? Why have they not attended to me? And I explained everything to her. Tolu was like, Tolu, are you alright? When you want to give birth, if they bring a male doctor to come and deliver for you, won't you allow him? I said, Tolu, just leave that one. Let this one pass. So when I get to that point, I'll be desperate. Say, you're not ready. So the nurse eventually came back. He was like, is this your chaperone? I said yes. And then he was like, all right, let's go in. When we got inside, he was like engaging me. Like, I really, really need to meet this guy again sometime in the future. He's like too good. Like, he's the best nurse I have seen. Like, he's too good at his job. We got inside and then he was engaging me in a conversation, asking me what course I'm studying, how I am. Like, at that point, I was already beginning to feel like we were friends. And I can imagine that when he got to me, we'll just sit down and just be like, Mama, Rayo Lenio, because you know how these nurses do that when they bring out the syringe and they put these things inside, they will now do psh, psh, then the thing will now come out. When he now brought like, when you see the needle now, I'll now scream like, yeah. I was like, are you scared of injection? My friend Tolu was not like, I don't mind that, Jerry. She's just a drama. He was like, oh, you love to act. I was like, yes. He was like, that's nice, because that was when like we Harvesters, we staged like a play for Valentine's, this thing. So I wasn't like, oh, Tolu, it wasn't even Tolu that was even hyping me. Tolu was like, she was even the lead character in the play. This. I was like, oh, that's amazing. So now I started engineering. We were just talking, like it was so good. And then after a while, I was even the one that asked him like, is he done giving me the injection? Because I did not feel it. Like that's the least painful injection I've ever taken in my life. And then he was like, he's done. He was still even asking me that, oh, would you like me to get you ice? Would you like to place ice on it and stuff? I was like, oh, no, I'm fine. And I was like, all right. He said, you can sit down. You can sit down for a while if you're tired. Like he was I've lost a gem. To the point that at some point I was like, I will not be sick again like this, like bruv. But anyways, it was amazing. Like, as at the next day when I went to go and collect my second dose of injection, I almost put my knee to the ground to beg God that this nurse will come back again, because all the many nurses there, evil people, Nanabi, evil, very wicked set of people. Like, I was like, nurse was nice. It was nice to me. I was not even wishing that I had his number, that I could just call him like, are you around? Please, can you come? Like, I would give whatever for you to just come and attend me now, because I can't take all this part. Bro, I wanted to go to medical center every day so that I can find this man. I love that dude. I love him so much. And you guys, he's an Igbo guy. I do not know what is my affinity towards Igbo men. Like, I feel like at this point, I really need to wash my head, because my mom is like, oh, I would really love you to marry a Yoruba guy. But my Eleda is like, no dear, it's only Igbo men. Like, it's not a problem. It's not a problem to like be attracted. I mean, Igbo guys are fine now and they get money. But like, at least let it be balanced. Let me even like Yoruba guy for once. Like, let me be the one to like a Yoruba. But if I have a crush like this, if I like someone like this, Igbo, I want more Igbo, they've done something to me. Anyways. And then the last and final question says, Do you currently have a crush on somebody? I would probably have said no, because like I'm over crushes. What's that? What is a crush? Who does that? But yes, I definitely have a crush on my nurse. And but other than him, no, I don't have a crush on anybody. That's the end. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share to your friends, your family, your enemy. Let's put a smile on somebody's face today, guys. And please comment down below what video you want to see next. Thank you to everybody that sent me questions. To be very honest, I did not expect it, because in my head I was like, oh, I've been gone for 9 months. They probably don't give two shits about me anymore. Like, but you guys still sent questions. You guys sent really, really good questions. I enjoyed filming this video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.